Hi everyone. Today I am going to do in this video a very important topic of Algebra 1, which is linear equations. So today I am taking how to solve linear equations. So first let's understand what is linear equation. So any equation in the form of y equal to ax plus b or axb equal to y, or you can say that ax plus b equal to 0, these are all linear equations. And one more thing, why it is linear, let's take few examples of linear equations. This is in the form of AB, so I'm taking the original equations, which is, let's take 2x plus 1 equal to 0, and another equation 4p minus 12 equal to 0. So both are linear equation. Why it is linear? See, in this equation, what is the variable here? So variable here is x, and in the second equation which I took, the variable is equal to p. And see, what is the power of the variable, power or degree of the variable, highest power of degree of the variable is 1 in both case. So degree or power of, or you can say that highest power of the variable is 1. If highest power of the variable is more than 1, that equation will not be a linear equation. But here highest power of the variable is 1, that's why this is both this type of equation is a linear equation. Linear equations. Now you understood power variable here x. You can get any type of equation, maybe 2t plus 12 equal to 0. Here is the variable is t, so highest power of variable is t equal to 1. So this is also linear equation. Now I am going to take this equation, x square minus 5x plus 6 equal to 0. Power of the variable here is power of the variable which is, what is the variable here? X. Power is also 1 and power is also 2. But what is highest power? Highest power is 2. Highest power is not 1, so highest power is 2. So this is not a linear equation. This is not a linear equation. What type of equation this is? This is a quadratic equation. So I will make another video of quadratic equation soon. So now in this video I'm going to take how to solve linear equation. So let's take few examples and solve linear equations. So what is linear? What is to solve linear equation? If in any question written that solve equation. Solve equation means we need to find the values of the given variable, which is x, which could be x, t or p, anything. So we need to find the values of the given variable that satisfy the equation. We need to find the value of the given variable. It means if here solve this linear equation, we need to find what is the value of t, and here find the linear equation, solve the linear equation, we need to find the value of x. And here if solve this linear equation 4p minus 12 equal to 0, we need to find the value of p here. So let's take few examples and solve linear equations. So I'm taking this equation first. very simple equation. This is 5x minus 3 equal to 32. How solve? Question is here solve. Solve means find the value of what will be the value of the variable, and variable is here x. So we need to find the value of x here. How to solve this one? Whatever variable, keep that is before equal sign and bring all the constant term which have no x included, bring after equal sign. So 5x, here no x term, so leave 5x here and put it equal sign, and after equal sign what is the value, first write it down, that 32, and bring minus 3 to that side. Minus 3 will, this is changing his place, so minus 3 will come to the right side before it is left side, so it will become plus 3. So 5x equal to 32 plus 3 will be 35, and then x equal to, after equal sign we have 35, and this 5 is multiplied this side, so this side it will divide. So 5 multiplied by 7 will give you 35, so value of x will be 7 here. This is your answer. So solve means find the value of x. If any other question included, solve and check your solutions. So how to check here? So just check your solutions whether we are right or not, x equal to 7 is the correct answer or not. Let's take first left hand side. Our equation is 5x minus 3 equal to 32. So this is your left hand side, and this one is right hand side. So right hand side only constant numbers 32, nothing to do in the right hand side. Let's take left hand side, 5x minus 3, and 5, what is the value of x, sub in here. So value of x is 7 minus 3. 5 multiplied by 7 is 35, and minus 3 which will give you 32, which is your right hand side. It means left hand side equal to right hand side. So if you get left hand side equal to right hand side, your answer is correct. Now another question, let's take another question here. Second question I am going to take, 2 minus 5x equal to 8 minus 3x. So identify, is this linear equation? So highest power of x anywhere is 1. So yes, this is linear equation. Now question is solve, means we need to find the value of x here. So this is not the standard form of the equation, we have to arrange this equation. So bring all the x term one side and constant term to the other side. So here before equal sign we have 2 minus 5x, so keep the x term, so don't forget to take the sign. So minus 5x, and then bring after equal sign we have minus 3x, bring this to left hand side. So minus 3x will become plus 3x, and put equal sign, and after equal sign we have constant term 8, and before we left here 2, so 2 is in plus, so this will come over this side, this will become minus 2. Now minus 5x and 3x, it means both are like terms, so we can add or subtract. If we have two signs, minus and plus, so we will subtract here. So 5x minus 3x will be, if you subtract minus 5x and 3x, first subtract, then we will look at the sign. So if we will take away 3x from 5x, we will get 2x. But what will be the sign here? Sign, what sign beside bigger number, that sign will come over here. So you can see minus sign beside bigger number. 5x is bigger number and 3x is a smaller number. So here it will be minus 2x, and here 8 minus 2 is 6. Now we need to find out x. X equal to, after equal sign 6, and this minus 2 come underneath minus 2. Then we can cancel it out by 3. So x equal to minus 3 is the answer. And same way you can check it out. Let's first I'm going to explain you how to check in this question as well. So left hand side and right hand side, here we need to do calculation in both sides. So first let's take left hand side. Left hand side you have 2 minus 5x. Now sub in here and keep it right hand side as well. Right hand side is 8 minus 3x. So what is the x value is minus 3. So 2 minus 5, sub in, substitute the value of x which is minus 3 equal to 8 minus 3, and substitute the value of x which is minus 3 here as well. So 2, now multiply minus 5 by minus 3, minus minus, sign will change here, plus, and 5 multiplied by 3 is 15 equal to 8, and again here minus minus, which will be, sign will be minus multiply by minus, which will be plus, and number multiply by 3, number multiply by 3, which will be 9. So 15 plus 2 is 17 equal to 8 plus 9 is also 17. So we have left hand side equal to right hand side. This is how we check the solutions. Now let's take few more examples here. Now I am going to take another question here, which is third question is, so little bit different. I am going to take 2 multiply by 4x minus 1 minus 3 x minus 2 equal to 14. This is the linear, we don't know which is linear or not, but arrange this in standard form of equations. So understand, read the maths language. This is, we have to multiply and open the bracket first. 2 multiplied by 4x is 8x, minus 2 multiplied by minus 1 is minus 2. Then keep minus sign here. Minus 3 is multiplied by plus x, which will be minus 3x. Then minus 3 is multiplying by minus 2, which will be minus minus plus 6 equal to 14. Now we have like term 8x minus 3x. So we need to take plus 8x minus 3x, which will be plus 5x. Then minus 2 plus 6. When we have two signs, we need to straight away subtract. So minus 2 plus 6 will give you 6 minus 2 will be 4. But what sign here? Either minus or plus. So see, plus sign beside bigger number. So we need to give here plus 4 and equal to 14. Now 5x, this is only x term here and this is constant term. It has no x term. So bring this 4 to this side. So this will be 5x equal to 14 minus 4. This plus 4 will become minus 4. So 5x equal to 10 and x equal to 10, and this will go underneath 5. So x equal to 2. This way we solve the linear equations. Now take one more question here. Now take another question here, question number 4, little bit different. This is also solve the equations. So this is 2x plus 1 over 5 equal to 1. Clearly here you can see this is a single fraction here, and here is no fraction, but you can make it as fraction by giving 1 over 1. It doesn't matter. It will not make any difference. If you get one fraction to left side and only one fraction to right hand side, here the rule says we have to cross multiply. So 2x plus 1 multiply by this one, this multiply by this. So this one will go here and 2x plus 1 and give equal sign. Then this 5 will multiply by this one. So 5 multiply by 1. Now multiply and open the bracket. So 1 multiplied by 2x is 2x plus 1 multiplied by 1 is 1 equal to 5 multiplied by 1 is 5. Now you have x term only this side equal to 5 and bring plus 1 minus, this will become minus 1. So 2x equal to 5 minus 1, 4. X equal to 4 over 2. So x equal to 2 is our solution. Now take another example here. So let's take another example, question number 5. I'm going to take x minus 3 over 4 equal to x minus 2 over 5. As I explained you here, here is also one fraction this side, one fraction this side, nothing to do. We have, our rule is cross multiply. So this whole x minus 3 will multiply by 5. So write down 5 multiply by x minus 3 equal to this 4 multiply by x minus 2. Now multiply and open the bracket. So this will be 5x minus 15. 5 multiplied by minus 3 is minus 15 equal to 4x. 4 multiplied by minus 2 is minus 8. Now bring x term to left hand side and all the constant term which have no x, bring that to right hand side. So 5x here and bring this plus 4x. No sign is here, it means this is plus 4x. Plus 4x is coming to left hand side, so this will become minus 4x. Now equal sign, after equal sign what you have left here, minus 8, and then bring minus 15 to this side, so this will become plus 15. 5x minus 4x will be 1x equal to 8 and minus and plus. You can see that here two signs, minus and plus. So straight away you can subtract here. So 8 and take 8 from 15. Take away 8 from 15. What you have left? So this will be 6. Now you can see, this will be 7. Now you can see what sign you have to give, minus or plus. So plus beside bigger number. So here it is plus. No need to write plus or minus. So this will be plus sign. Now what is x? X equal to 7 over 1. This will come underneath, or you can write it no need to write over 1. So x equal to 7 is your answer. Now let's take a few little bit of hard question. Now see this question number 6. 2t minus 3 over 5 equal to, not equal to, plus 1 over 20 equal to t minus 1 over 4. Now as you can see here, your left hand side there is two fractions. So we can't cross multiply unless we have only one fraction. And this fraction doesn't have any variable. What is the variable here? Variable is t. So this fraction doesn't have any variable. So what you can do, bring this constant terms which have no x or y or t or p, bring this to your right hand side. And this term which have variable, bring this to left hand side together. So we have 2t minus 3 over 5 and bring this and put it here plus sign. So this will become minus t minus 1 over 4 and equal to 1 over 20. Okay. Now this is t term, but fraction and fraction we don't have here one fraction. So make it one fraction by adding this fraction. So we have to find it out, lowest common denominator. Here first fraction we have denominator 5 and second fraction we have denominator 4. So what is the lowest common denominator here is 20. Now come to first fraction. You have 5 as denominator, but here is 20. So what number you are you will multiply by 5, which will give you 20. So that will be 4. That 4 will multiply by 2t minus 3, and give this minus sign. Now you have in second fraction 4. 4 multiplied by 5 will give you 20. So that 5 will multiply by t minus 1 and equal to 1 over 20. Now multiply this and open the bracket here as well. So 4 multiplied by 2 is 2t is 8t, then plus 4 minus 3, so that will give you minus 12, and then minus 5 and t minus 5t, then minus 5 minus 1 will give you plus 5 over 20 equal to 1 over 20. Now come here. Now like term we have 8t minus 5t, that will give you 3t. Now minus 12 plus 5, as minus and plus 2 signs, so we have to subtract. 12 minus 5 will give you 7. But what sign we should give here? Minus or plus? So we will give here minus sign, as minus sign beside bigger number. So minus 7 over 20 equal to 1 over. Now we have one fraction equal to one fraction. Okay, one fraction equal to one fraction. Now we can cross multiply. Here we can't cross multiply because we have two fractions. We made it one fraction. Now this 20 will multiply by here. So 20 multiplied by 3t minus 7 equal to 1 multiplied by this 20. Open the bracket and multiply. 20 multiplied by 3t is 60t, and minus 20 multiplied by 7 is 140 equal to 20. Here it will be 60t equal to 20, and this plus 140, this here it will be 140. 60t equal to 120, 140 plus 120 is 160, and t equal to 160 over. So here we made mistakes. We brought this plus 120 to this side. We should have here minus 120, here minus 120 minus, and here we have minus. So this 20 will multiply over here, and here it will be minus 20 and minus 20 plus 140. So minus 20 plus 140 will be 120. So 120 over 60. So 600 cancel, and 6 multiplied by 2 will be 12. So t equal to 2 is the answer. Now let's take one more example here. Now let's take this one. Question number 7 is 3 over 4 2x minus 1 minus 2 over 3 4 minus x equal to 2. This is the question. Now as this is not in a standard form, we have to rearrange all these questions, multiply and open the bracket and make it in a standard form. So fraction, and we have to multiply and open the bracket, make it fraction. It will be easy for you, as give 1 in the denominator doesn't make any difference. So fraction multiply by fraction, so numerator will multiply by numerator and denominator will multiply by denominator. So 3 multiplied by here as well, you can make it as fraction. 3 multiplied by 2x will give you 6x over 4 multiplied by 1 will give you 4. Now again give this minus sign and multiply this 3 by this 1, so that will give you 3, and over this 4 will multiply by 1, that will give you 4. Here done. Now minus here 2 multiply by 4 and 3 multiply by 1, and again 2 multiply by x and 3 multiply by 1. And careful with the signs. minus 2 multiplied by 4 will give you minus 8, and over 3 multiplied by 1 will give you 3. Then here minus 2 will multiply by minus x, which will be plus 2x, over 3 multiplied by 1, 3, equal to 2. Now we have like term is this and this, which have x, and these two terms doesn't have x. So why don't we will make it together? So 6x over 4 and plus 2x, as this is not coming from this side, they are only this side, so no need to make changes in the sign, plus 2x over 3, and this is minus 3 over 4 and minus 8 over 3, equal to 2. Now, or you can do here this x term this side and put it equal sign, bring all the constant term to this side after equal sign. So after equal sign we have 2. Bring this minus 3 over 2 to after equal sign, this will become plus 3 over 4, and again this minus 8 over 3 will become plus 8 over 3. Make it as fraction, this will be easy. Now fraction plus fraction, so we have to add this fraction, so need to take lowest common denominator of 4 and 3. So 4 and 3 lowest common denominator is 12. Now come to first fraction. 12, 4 multiplied by 3 will give you 12, so that 3 will multiply by 6x, plus 3 multiplied by 4 will give you 12, that 4 will multiply by the top number. Now we have 3 fraction here, doesn't matter, make it add it together. 1, 4 and 3, here lowest common denominator is 12. Now here come to the first fraction. 1 multiplied by 12 will give you 12, that 12 will multiply by 2. Then plus this plus sign. 4 here in the second fraction, denominator of second fraction is 4. So 4 multiplied by 3 is give you 12, that 3 will multiply by top number 3. Then come to the third fraction. Here denominator is 3, so 3 multiplied by 4 will give you 12, that 4 will multiply by top numbers. Don't forget to give the sign, plus 4 multiplied by 8. Now multiply and open the bracket here. So 3 multiplied by 6x will give you 18x, plus 4 multiplied by 2x will give you 8x over 12, equal to, here as well, 12 multiplied by 24 plus 3 multiplied by 3 is 9, plus 8 multiplied by 4 is 32 over 12. Now like term 18x plus 8x we have to add. So 8 and 8, 16, 1 and 1, 26, x here, and here it will be 12, equal to, now we have to add this is, so 4 plus 2, 6 and 3, 2, here is 15, 9, 4, 13, 14, 15, and then 3, 2, 5 and 6 over 12. So as you can see here, we got here one fraction this side, one fraction this side. What is the rule says? We have to, when we got one fraction both sides, we need to cross multiply. So 26x multiplied by 12x. No need to multiply this big number. Straight away you can write it down, 26x multiplied by 12 equal to 12 multiplied by 65. So as all multiply here, so write it down x only this side, and bring after equal sign, write down 12 multiplied by 65, and this all the numbers will come underneath, that will be 26 multiplied by 12. Now this 12 will multiply this, now we can cancel it, 12 and 12 cancel. So what we got here, x equal to, 65 over 26. When you will calculate this, you will get 2.5. That will be your answer. So this is how to solve linear equations. So in my next video I will do solving simultaneous linear equations with two variables. This is linear equations with one variable, only one linear equation. Next video I will do linear equations with simultaneous linear equations with two variables.